Okay, and now I will welcome everybody to our what is a virtual bootcamp webinar. So we're super excited to have you guys here because obviously the bootcamp has been life-changing for many of us, and so we're so grateful to be able to pay that forward and help a whole bunch of you get started on your health and fitness journey or continue the one that you're already on. So just in terms of where you're at in your journey right now, I don't want you to look at this like as if we're some, like, I don't know, fitness professionals and whatever. Not that we are, that we, when we got started, we were like already super far in our journey. Many of us actually started our very first boot camp. It was like we had either hit like rock bottom in our personal circumstances, or we had started something and stopped and we're trying to find a solution that would work for us. And so it really has been allowed us to create this healthy lifestyle. And that's what we're really about. It's not a quick fix, not some gimmick. It's about creating healthy habits and creating that lifestyle that you enjoy, because if you don't like it, you're not going to stick with it. That's why I failed for like 8 years, because I just couldn't find something that stuck with me that I enjoyed and looked forward to every single day. And there was just so much information available out there, because there really are so many solutions. And I don't want you to think this is the only solution. Like, obviously there are a lot of bad solutions out there that don't help you create healthy lifestyles, that aren't sustainable. They might get you fast results, but they're not sustainable. They're not going to help you improve your health. Like, our system improves every aspect. We're going to try not to swear on this call. Every aspect. It's been a long day though, so there's no promises. But every aspect of your life. So there are also still a lot of other healthy options out there. So what I want to first dive into is what makes this opportunity, our boot camp, what makes it special and what makes it different than something you might run into, say, at a gym, in a fitness class, in some other kind of online streaming, because there's other online streaming type of thing. And so really what makes this different, I'd have to say the two biggest things. One is the full package. And that's one thing that I am so proud of. And I wouldn't align myself with any other company really, because we really do have the full package. Not only do we have the best at-home workout programs, and if you're, before anybody like leaves because they're like, at-home workout's not my jam, bear with me, because we have a lot of people that are that call themselves gym rats. So I'm not discriminating. They call themselves gym rats, that have used our programs to help themselves get results in the gym and at home as well. So it really, there's something for everybody. But we have the best at-home workout programs. We have the best in nutritional supplements. We have the best in performance supplements to help you get maximum results. We have an amazing system for tracking your journey, for keeping accountable. We have these amazing communities. So that's the second thing that I think just really sets us apart. And what I love so much about this opportunity, like our boot camps, is the community. And that's where, this is why I love Beachbody, because it's, you've spent the time, you spent the money, you've invested in something. And instead of just being left to your own devices to do it at home, because I've had many DVDs in the day where I would do them at home. Well, I wouldn't do them at home. I'd buy them and not do them. But this is where our role as a coach and our community really plays a big difference, because you're now part of something. You now have someone that's showing up every single day for you to help you on your journey, to support you, to walk you through getting started, because it can be overwhelming. Oftentimes the biggest thing is just hitting start and just getting started. We get overwhelmed with just the amount of information to start up a program or to start up a meal plan. And so you have someone that's there to guide you through that. You have a whole group of ladies in our online virtual boot camps that are there to support you and learn and grow with you, because none of us are perfect. We're not experts. Some of us are certified in some things, but we're mostly not experts. What we are is women. It's a few men. I think most of our boot camps are women, but that have done it themselves. We've showed up, we've done it ourselves, and we are sharing our experience, and we're helping you through like a normal human being. The trainers are all there. They They're the ones that are trained and have the expertise, and they design the programs and the meal plans. But we're here to be that real human connection that's going to connect with you and help you get through every step of the way the same way we have. So I feel like that's what really sets this apart, is you're not on your own. You're not there at home every day. Like, we have this amazing, the way our boot camps work online is you have a platform that you check into every single day. It's optional. You don't have to, but that's kind of like the hugest thing for me, was having those people that were there, that were showing up, because I know the days that I didn't want to show up, I would just check into the group, see a whole bunch of people that showed up. And I was like, okay, I don't want to be the one that didn't work out today, so I'm going to work out. Or I would like and comment on other people's things, and it made me feel great that I was supporting someone on their journey, and then in turn they were doing the same for me, which was helping me get going. So yeah, we have these platforms online that you can log into. You can log your workout, you can log your shake if you're drinking our shake, you can log any of your supplements, whatever it is you like. You can track your measurements, you can comment, we share recipes, we share daily motivation. So we really do have this awesome online fit community where we support each other every single day in every step of our journey. Becca, did I get most of the?
Yeah. And I just wanted to say too, like, the word community confuses some people sometimes, because I know that when I started, I was like, I don't understand how you can call this a community. Like, I don't even see these people in person. I have a community if I go to the gym, like, they're there. But the thing is, when you go to the gym or when you go to a bar class or anything like that, they don't care if you don't show up. You've paid for the class. Okay, big deal. They're not going to call you and say, hey, why aren't you here? The thing about community, where you get it out of this, is if you're not showing up, you best believe we're going to be knocking on your virtual door being, where are you? Because you said you wanted to do this. And that's where we come in as a community. We look out for you. We help push you. We help hold you accountable. We care if you don't show up. And that's kind of where the community comes in. Yeah, we're not going to be there in person, but it's going to be way more of a feeling than going into your community gym and feeling like an outcast because you don't know how to use equipment, you don't know what to do. So we're there every step of the way with you.
And we check in on your progress and all that too. Again, you don't get that if you join a gym, unless you have a personal trainer that you're paying extra for. Like, no one's like, great job, Becca, you did an amazing job this week. Like, you're crushing your goals. Let's see what we can improve upon or not. No one's going to do that. And same if you're doing a workout program at home and you're not part of a community, you don't have anybody that's necessarily holding you accountable. And I know it's hard for many, and this is one thing I get, is a lot of people start their journey, but they kind of feel alone when they do it because either their spouse or their partner's not on board, or they're not there to help motivate them. They don't want to eat healthy with them. They don't want to their friends or their family, people. I don't get why people don't get when people want to get healthy and do something good for themselves, but it is a common thing that I hear from people. So you're now part of a group of people that want to better themselves and want to work on themselves every single day. And so you really do, like, you find those people that think the same way as you and want the same goals as you. So that also just helps push you too. So speaking of goals and things that you can expect if you do commit to yourself and to not just your workouts, but your meal plan and all that, you get amazing results. So Becca's going to talk a lot about that because Becca has had some amazing results herself and has helped so many women get results through our boot camps.
Yeah, so for myself personally, I have been doing this now for just over 3 years, and about a year and a half in, I had already lost my goal of 60 pounds. And it was all because of the community, because people checked on me when I didn't show up, and people held me accountable for everything I said I wanted to do. And as much as that's great, I have gained so much more from this. I've gained confidence that I've never had. I've gained lifelong friends. I've gained true happiness. And like, it's gone tenfold around my whole life. Like, I'm a better mom, I'm a better wife, I'm more excited to go out and see my friends, I'm not depressed and sitting at home anymore. So there's so much more than just the number on the scale when it comes to this. Some of the girls in our New Year's boot camp that have only been doing this now for, it's the 30 days, they're already going clothes shopping because their pants don't fit anymore. they're already saying they've never felt this happy or this confident, like standing up in front of a mirror and checking themselves out. And it's only been 30 days. There's so much you can be in this to lose weight, but I promise you're going to gain so much more. And not everybody's in it to lose weight either. You could be someone that wants the skinny to strong journey. If you're someone that's always been little your whole life, but you want to get healthy and you want to put that muscle on, like, there are programs for you too. You can go at any angle through these, and we're always there to help you with any goals you want to do.
The only thing I would add to that is and one thing that I've been doing this for 4 years. I started my very first boot camp October 4 years ago. And I must say that through all the people that I've helped and through all the people that I've had the opportunity and experience of seeing their lives get transformed as well, it starts with us. It does start with us as individuals, but it really does go, like, I'm not sure what the word I'm looking for is, but it passes on to everybody around you. So your family, your friends. It's crazy the difference I've seen in like my coaches, in their families, and even my customers. I get customers that send me photos of their kids that are like teens, and they're putting in the workout on their own now. They're doing the workout on their own now. And that just brings so much joy, because it literally, if you work on yourself, you're showing to your family that healthy lifestyle, and they will hop on board eventually. So there's, again, the results. It just, on so many different levels, there's so many things that you accomplish through this. And again, I think a lot of it comes down to the community that we have and those people that are there showing up for you and for each other every single day, because one community just gets larger and larger. So it's like we know all the kids in our groups now, because the kids are in the photos, and it's crazy to see the kids as they age get more involved in the food side of things and enjoying it and having fun with their families. So in terms of what we have to offer in terms of products, like I said, there's something for everybody, whether your goal is to lose weight, to gain muscle mass. Maybe this whole healthy lifestyle thing is just so new to you, and you need to start slow. Maybe it's just nutrition you want to start focusing on. There's literally something for everybody. It takes time to build a habit. Before I started my first boot camp, I had already been trying to dive into the whole nutrition side of things, and that took me years just to establish. So I know it's not an overnight process, and no one expects that. So there's a lot of things that we have to offer. One of the best tools that we have is called Beachbody On Demand. It is literally like the Netflix, but of fitness. And that's where there's so many tools. Again, like whether or not it's just you need nutrition advice, we have a brand new program coming out that's all about mindset and helping people just get their mind in the right place to even start having a healthy life. Because a lot of times we have issues with confidence, with stress, with anxiety, and it's just we get frozen and we get stuck. And so there's that. I don't even know how many programs we're up to now. There must be like well over 30 different programs that are available on Beachbody On Demand for all fitness levels. And even if you're looking at a program, and different types of programs too, from cardio to HIIT to weightlifting to strength training to mixed martial arts to yoga, there's Pilates, there's everything that's there. So there really is something for every individual, every fitness level, every goal that you're trying to achieve. There's something for everybody. In pretty much every program, I would say anyone could tackle. We have modifiers in almost every single program. I'm not going to say every, because I think there's like a few programs where there's no modifier, but there's a modifier. So you can do any program and build your way up. And that's, again, what we're here for, to guide you in that, to help you see that, yes, you can challenge yourself and do this program if that's what's going to interest you, because we want you to pick something that's fun for you. We want you to do something you enjoy, because if you're not going to have fun, you're not going to want to do it. So you need to enjoy what you do. So we have like dance programs, whatever it is. So there's a ton of programs. Every program that we has, horrible English on my part, that we have comes with a meal plan. And so that meal plan is going to help you figure out what you should be eating, the healthiest options you should be eating, how much you should be eating. There's also recipes on Beachbody On Demand. Literally, Beachbody On Demand is our main hub and tool and resource for your health and fitness journey. Now, we also do have supplements as well, like I spoke about. This is where I was not a supplement person. I was not a shake person. Like I said, I focused a lot on nutrition before I got started with my fitness side of things. And I was super big into clean eating and superfoods and healthy lifestyles and that. So I was the girl that was out at the shops trying to get healthy, buying all these weird superfoods. I couldn't even pronounce any of the names, and spending a fortune on things. And yeah, just still not getting anywhere because my mindset was in the dumps. But Beachbody has spent so much time and energy into researching the very best superfoods and nutrition out there to bring you everything in one convenient package. And that's their daily superfood shake that we drink every single day. A lot of us, not everybody, but most of us do. It's called Shakeology. I strongly always encourage everybody to go read into the ingredients. I could sit here and tell you, I couldn't list all of them because there's like 70 plus, but I know most of them now because I've been doing this for 4 years. But there's so many things that are in there that are amazing for you, that are going to help with your mood, that are going to help your body function at its prime. And that's what I want. And that's what we want to do. There's nothing, no junk in there, nothing artificial, no fillers, no nothing, no chemicals. You're literally getting the best products locally sourced from across the world in their natural habitat, processed in a way to maintain all of the nutrients, and again, delivered to you in one healthy package. So for me, it was like a dream come true because I was like, now I don't need to guess how much I'm eating of all this stuff and what's going to benefit me and who knows what. Like, now I know why when you go to like the store, it's like, please check and consult with your doctor, because it's like there's so many different things. And doctors don't really know much about nutrition, so it's really not helpful. But like I said, it's there. It's all convenient for you in one pack. A lot of people drink it. Some people don't. Again, if you have any questions, just ask the person that invited you to this, and do your research because it is an amazing product. We also have a whole bunch of performance supplements. So these are things that you can take before your workout. If you find you don't even have the energy to work out, well, I can assure you our pre-workout will get you jumping. If you watch the girls on their Insta stories, they go crazy about their pre-workout. Like the Beccas are insane with their pre-workouts. But the benefit of using a pre-workout is it's not only going to give you the energy to get started on the workout, but it's going to help you sustain yourself throughout that workout so that you're maximizing your efforts and then in turn your results. We also have during a workout, so like Gatorade, but without the sugar, without the chemicals, and without the crap. It's a clean product. It's called Hydrate. We also have post-workout recovery drinks and overnight recovery drinks. And I'm just going to say that if you don't believe me that these supplements are amazing, well, Ironman, they are now the official supplements of Ironman as of a year and a half ago. So that is pretty sweet. And obviously Ironman is huge and well recognized around the world, and they wouldn't choose garbage. And so proudly say that our supplements are the Ironman official supplements. So you're getting good stuff. We have a lot of stuff to help you on your journey. Again, you don't have to get everything. You can start small. It depends. You really need to figure out what your perfect solution is. So that's what we're here to help you with. Because we have these, what are called these challenge packs that combine Beachbody On Demand and supplements so that you get a better price, because we know the value of adding nutrition and the best in nutrition to your journey. And I'm going to let Becca specifically talk about that, because when Becca started, she refused to try Shakeology.
True. Yeah, when I started, and I didn't start as a coach, I started as a challenger. Like I said, I was overweight and I was depressed and I was just at a loss. And a girlfriend said, a friend of mine is a coach. She runs this challenge group. Come do it. And I said, okay, fine, but don't even try and sell me on any products. Not interested. Didn't even want to hear the name. No interest. So fine. So they let me join the group. I did the programs. And I started getting results, but a lot slower than I wanted. And I was getting discouraged. And I didn't understand why I was watching everybody else in this group crush their goals and crush their results, where I was like, I'm doing the same thing as you. But then newsflash, I wasn't, because I wasn't in the right mindset, because I was calling the products garbage. And I wasn't doing everything they were doing because I was only doing half the battle. You have to put the paired nutrition with the programs to get the optimal results. So with my challengers, I tell them now, I will personally guarantee you results. I will give you that stamp of approval if you do the full allotted amount. If you are putting in the work with the workouts and you're putting in the work in the kitchen, I can personally guarantee you the results. It's a foolproof plan, and I can personally say that after being a skeptic for 6 months, and I finally said, okay, fine, I'll try it. It was an absolute game changer. It blew me away that how much faster I was achieving results, because I was cutting out the sugar cravings. It was making me feel full longer. It was giving me more energy to get through my workouts so I could push them that much harder. All the way around, it was just changing everything. And in return, it changed my mindset, and then everything fell into place. So I went from a total skeptic to an absolute believer, as cheesy as that sounds. And I'm proof the product works, because I was so against it. And once I started adding it in to after 6 months of just doing the basic workouts, the results were mind blowing. And that's when I left the plateau that I was on, and I crushed my goals that I had set for myself.
And I've seen that a lot with my customers throughout the, nearly 4 years of running monthly boot camps. I get a lot of people that either they're like I was, they were not into shakes and stuff like that, so they didn't get it, or they weren't up for trying it, or financially they just couldn't afford it at the time. And so when they finally were able to, they saw huge results. They were in the same position as Becca, where they would get results not as fast as other people, because again, it comes down to nutrition. And there's only so much we could do in terms of in the kitchen too. And for someone that was feel free to go check out my story on YouTube. But for someone that was eating clean, I still had a lot of issues, and I still had a lot of health problems. And I was in and out of doctor's offices without anybody being able to tell me what was going on with my body. And when I got started with this boot camp, and I was drinking Shakeology, things all started to get better. And there's no coincidence. My natural pathway I saw later, as I became more in depth with nutrition and looking at more holistic measures for dealing with symptoms, and that blatantly pointed out that it's most likely the adaptogens that are in Shakeology that were helping reduce help my body's natural stress response, and therefore alleviate the strain on my immune system, and which fix pretty much most of my health issues. So I'm also obviously a huge believer, because it was literally black and white, night and day, my before and after on the health side of things. And that for me is the biggest part, because without your health, you've got nothing. So you really don't. And I was fearing a short lifespan and passing away in my at my 50s, like my aunt, and then looking at now where that's no longer even a concern anymore, and life is thriving. So if you do fuel your body properly, and that's what I love so much about Shakeology, it just helps us do that in a way that we can't easily put together ourselves, and it would cost us a fortune if we tried to even replicate anything. But it just really does have a huge, huge benefit to you. I tell my customers, just like Becca, is try it. Give it a solid 3 months. And if you don't see a difference, then maybe it's not for you. But give yourself that investment, and give yourself that opportunity to feel amazing, and to just see what your body can naturally do when it's thriving on nutrients. So your solution, what's going to be right for you, it's going to be different for everybody, but there are a ton of different options. And like we said, you may want to start small. You may want to just start with workouts. You may want to just start with nutrition. There's so many options that are available to you that there's no set package for anybody. There's no set answer. So take the time to talk to the person that invited you to this to figure out. Obviously, I'm going to recommend that everybody get a challenge pack to get a full year of Beachbody on demand, and I would say Shakeology over supplements if you're looking at cost factor, because I think nutritionally you want to fuel yourself first before performing in your workouts, because if your body's not thriving, doesn't matter how much Energize you drink, I can tell you it's not gonna make as much of a difference. So I can briefly go over. Becca, is there anything else we should talk about? before we
No,
go?
I mean, simply put, I just tell people too, is like the simplest way I can explain it is you can't out train a bad diet. And Shakeology is that simplified nutrition. It's that missing link that is filling those holes. So if you're not getting enough nutrients in your day, Shakeology helps you out with that. If you feel like you're eating too much, Shakeology will help you stop that because it's going to cut cravings. So it's going to help you get on a healthy path, on a good daily diet, so that you, when you are doing all of your training, it'll all fall into place together. So it's just 1 + 1 = 2. It's simple.
And so in terms of, okay, so I have a little something I can pull up. And I'll share this one because this is probably going to be, that one is, let's see, share screen. I got two I will share. I wonder if I can do two at the same time. No, I can do one, I think. So, I believe this one is the American one. Sorry, it's because I have, nope, did I share the Canadian one? I did. It's okay. I can figure it. Becca, is this the Canadian one?
No. The two bottom ones are the same price for everybody, but the
Oh, this is what I'm sharing. Sorry.
Yeah, that's okay. The two bottom prices would be the same for everyone.
Yeah.
And it's the top one, it's just slightly different.
So just to go over the cost very briefly with you guys, like I said, we can talk more in detail. Beachbody On Demand is the main thing. So if you want just workouts, this is what you're going to get. Even if you just want nutrition, there, like I said, a lot of nutritional resources are on there, some amazing recipes. We have a cooking nutrition show. Again, that mindset program is coming out. There's a new Fixate program coming out, which is literally helping people with their portion control. That's probably one of the biggest issues for a lot of people in their diet is they think they're eating really well. They're eating all this healthy food, but they're still eating too much food or too much of certain foods, not the right foods. So having literally, like we said, these systems are like foolproof because they're so meticulous. It's like if you follow it, it's got everything there for you. Food list, the best foods on that list to eat, how much you should be eating for your goals and where you're at physically right now. So amazing tool. So the Beachbody On Demand, you can get either a quarterly, a semi-annual subscription, or an annual subscription. And I'm going to straight up be like, dudes, go for the annual because one, it's a better cost savings, and two, you're then committing. You're one step closer to committing for longer. If you do the quarterly, then you're only committing really for 3 months, right? And so you want to think of your health and fitness journey as a long-term thing. This is not like you can't just start something, get results in a month, and then stop. You have to keep this going. The whole point is to establish healthy habits where you work out regularly, you fuel your body properly every single day, and you enjoy life still. Like all of meal plans figure out, like they work with you. You can still eat like the foods that you like. You can still have chocolate, you can still have wine. It's all worked into the meal plans. Unless you're doing 80-day obsession, there is no alcohol in that one, but that is a different program all on its own. But again, it's to your discretion how much you want to follow the meal plans. But obviously, the results are guaranteed if you follow what the experts created. And they work with nutritionists when they create these meal plans. So it's not like random Joe Blow create a meal plan, which is so much all over Instagram these days. So you see, yeah, you get online meal plans, you get exclusive spot in our boot camps. And then the game changer is really if you get the pack. So you can see that for only $60 more than a year of BOD, you're getting Shakeology, which is a value of $130 on its own. You're getting portion control containers, and these are like to die for in our boot camps. Like the women absolutely love these because you don't have to weigh things on a scale anymore. You don't have to count the calories. You're not logging everything into MyFitnessPal. Oh my God, I used to waste like hours in a day trying to use MyFitnessPal. I don't know if anybody else has used MyFitnessPal, but in Canada, like half the stuff's not in there because it's an American app, and it's like you're trying to just figure things out. It's very frustrating. I digress. So, but you get a lot of tools. Did I miss anything else in there? No. You get all of that for $160. Canadian prices, the same. The challenge pack, which I call the game changer, is $186 Canadian. So you can see the value that you're getting in the full pack. You're paying $60 more. You're getting containers, a shaker cup, a full bag of Shakeology for only $60 more. The best thing about all of this, whether you get the pack, you get Beachbody On Demand, you have a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if it's really not a system that's going to work for you, then you can ask for your money back. I've never had anybody ask for their money back because it works. I've had people give up after 2 months, but that's on them. They know they've given up, and then they usually end up coming back later. But like we've said, the system works. The tools work. This is not a quick fix. It is not like you're going to lose like, I don't know, 50 pounds a month. That's not what it is. We're here to help you build healthy habits, make this a lifestyle, something that you love and you're going to enjoy and carry on. It's something that is easy for you to share with your family. Meals that are easy for you to make with your family. So you're not making separate things. So everybody enjoys yummy, tasty food and can grow up healthy. It's so important that we help our kids establish these habits when they're young so that they can, so we can friggin' start them like eating properly and not have them accumulate health issues because of their diet, and then teach other kids and just pay it forward to people. So now I just went off on a random tangent. I could go on forever about nutrition and families and stuff, but I will stop at that. So these are the prices in terms of how to get started. And there are other options too. Right now we have a big program called 80-Day Obsession. So if you've heard about that and you're interested in that, talk to the person that set you up for this. There's a separate pack for that comes with equipment. Prices are very comparable, like $20 more. So really not a big deal for equipment. But everything you need is there. And how to get started. Like I said, talk to the person that invited you to this. We will help you get set up, welcome you to our boot camp, and hopefully see you in there for February. Becca, did I miss anything?
No, I don't think so. I would just say if you feel like you have any questions that we missed, like Melissa said, reach out to the coach that invited you. But our February groups are kicking off next week. So if you want to get in on this, talk to us ASAP, because we don't want to leave you behind. You can obviously join at any time. We're never going to say no to someone that's wanting to change their life and get healthy, but it's always easier if you start on the fresh day ones with the groups, because then you feel like you're in line with everybody and it's smooth sailing from there.
And the great thing about when you get Beachbody On Demand is you have access pretty much right away. Rare occasion is there a 72-hour delay max, but sorry guys, cold galore. But yes, you get access right away so you can get started. Look at the meal plans, look at the programs, figure out what's going to be right for you, work with your coach to come up with the right program for you so that you can see those small wins right away, so that way you want to continue going, because it's that little bit of joy that you find in the day, or when you wake up the next day feeling a little bit stronger, when you push through your second workout instead of giving up. It's those little bits of joy that are going to have you coming back for more every single day. And that's how, after you do that for 21 days, 30 days, for 2 months, it builds that habit and replaces some bad habits that you may have had and helps you create that healthy lifestyle. So I didn't see any questions in the chat or anything. I meant to say at the beginning, if you guys have questions, just post them. But you can also post them in the group, ask the coach that invited you individually too. It's entirely up to you. If nobody has anything, then we will let you go for the night. Again, we want to thank you guys so much for hopping on with us and for taking the time out of your day to learn about our boot camps. We hope to see you in there. And again, if the time is not right for you right now, maybe later. But there are a lot of options. We even have a 14-day free trial. If you're really on the fence and you don't want to commit financially, you want to see what it's about, then that's always an option as well. Again, our goal is not to just get you to sign up and pay for something and then leave you out on your own. We're here to help you get results. We want you to be in this for the long haul, in our boot camp for life. None of us are going anywhere. We are committed to ourselves and to our friends. They're pretty much our friends now. It's like friends and family in our boot camps. Like that's what they become, because you just get to know them so much. But we're committed every day to these ladies. So we are always here for you if ever you have any questions. And again, thank you guys so much for hopping on. Everybody have an amazing night. And I'm going to call it a night. Bye, guys.